Hey, I'm Roland with Mobile Geeks right here at Computex 2014, and what we have right here is the Sharp Mebius pad. So the Mebius pad is a high-end tablet with an Intel Bay Trail SoC that has been available in Japan for a while now, and it is quite expensive, I guess. So the pricing should be way above 600 euro, or my guess would be at around 1,000 euro or US dollars. I don't know the exact pricing. What makes it so expensive is a bunch of things. So this thing is not only waterproof and dustproof, but it's also using an IGZO panel from Sharp that is not only very bright. As you can see, I'm in a super bright environment and I'm using an LED light to film this, but you can still easily read this. And my guess would be you can also read this in the bright sunlight outside. The panel actually has a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels, so if we go in here and check out the resolution right there, that says 2560 by 1600 in landscape mode. Under the hood we find an Intel Atom Z3770 quad-core SoC running at 1.46 gigahertz that clocks up to, I think, 2.39 gigahertz. And what's also special about this is that they're including 4 gigabytes of RAM in here. So even though this is running a 32-bit operating system that can only address just under 3 gigabytes, they're actually including 4 gigs of RAM that can only be supported by a 64-bit operating system. There's a 64 gig SSD in here. There's probably models with higher storage capacity too, but these aren't available right now. Let's take a quick tour around. We have a webcam on the front that is probably a 2 megapixel shooter. You get a capacitive touch button down here to switch between the start screen and the desktop. On the bottom we have 2 things that look like docking ports. These are just physical ports to dock into a docking station that actually connects through these ports back here, contact ports, and gives you access to HDMI and a bunch of more USB ports. The back is totally made out of glass or plastic that attracts a ton of fingerprints, but this has also been on show for now 5 days, and that's probably why it's looking very, very dirty right here. On the right side you get this quick menu button, so if I press this, up comes a menu from Sharp that Sharp is including here. Let's just turn the screen around so you get access to a bunch of things like settings and other stuff. They're probably including this on their Android devices too. On the right side there's also the volume marker right there and a small speaker. On the bottom again, those ports I was talking about, or those docking connectors, and that's the second speaker right here. And you also get a micro USB 3.0 port on this tablet. There's the power plug for the external power supply. This flap right here protects the ports against dust and water, and this is the headset jack. Up on top you have another flap right here that I can't really peel off right now, and on the right side of the top you also get the power button that doesn't really work on this device right here. On the back there's also another camera that should be an 8 megapixel camera, and as you can see by this logo down here, there's also NFC integrated in this. The whole thing weighs in at 600 grams and is definitely one of the more attractive Windows 8.1 tablets, and it also gives you a very long battery life of, at least they're claiming, 15.5 hours of battery life on this machine. So I was rolling with Mobile Geeks, checking out the Sharp Mebius pad at Computex 2014. Thank you.